Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Friday, May 27th, otherwise known as my mom's birthday. She would have been 80 today. I figured I'd show you my new hair. I just came from the hairdresser and I'll never be able to recreate this to look the way it's supposed to. So we did some layers. We're lightening the color. Yeah, feel like so different. I have new glasses, new hair, new place to live, new car. Everything is new. So yesterday I went to, well, let's back up. Last weekend was Victoria Day weekend here in Canada, and we celebrate Queen Victoria. It was busy around, and we ended up going across the Lions Gate Bridge. You shouldn't do that on a long weekend. It took forever to get back. And let me show you what I got. Hang on. We just kind of like drove over and then drove back, but it took a while to get back. So that was Sunday. Monday was my birthday. Thanks for all the wishes. Ooh, it's like a fancy helicopter. Hey, thank you for all the birthday wishes on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. We went to the ARK gallery right here, and they had some neat things. It was contemporary art, which is always a little strange. Never really understand it. It was this tent kind of thing, and it was made out of like 100 recycled sweaters. There was this thing of bricks, and I didn't realize it. The kids pointed out to me that they moved, and I took a picture of the little plaque thing, so you guys can pause the video and read it if you want to know what it meant. And then there was a lot of AI stuff, a lot of artificial intelligence things. Like there was like robots that did paintings, and yeah, it was interesting. So we went there, and then we came back here. Oh, and I had presents. So these guys gave me the art of Raya and the Last Dragon. Beautiful art book. And they also got me some sandals that I picked out and bought myself that morning. I didn't have sandals. It was crime. There's more crime. What's happening? There's like 2 police cars that I can see in the reflection of a building, and I think more are coming. Ooh. And I got some sandals because I go from like Nike flip-flops to Converse. Like, I'm not real fancy, so I now have some sandals. And then we have tickets to go to Cirque du Soleil. So excited. The big tent is like down the street, and it's Allegria, I think it's called. It seems like it's about birds, so that'll be cool. And because bird lady, I got the cardinal thing going on, so I think it'll be really cool. So we're doing that tomorrow night. And then we went down to Gastown, and we went to the old spaghetti factory. So whenever we have a birthday, we get to pick where we want to go. My glasses are really dusty. We get to pick where we want to go. Sorry, I'm still fiddling with my hair because I literally just walked in the door. I'm still trying to get used to things touching my face. So we went down to Old Spaghetti Factory, and it's just like this tacky old weird restaurant, but I love it, and the bread is so good, and you get salad, and you get pasta, and you get dessert, but we were too full for dessert. And then we were coming back anyway to have cake. Scott talked to the pastry chef here at the hotel, and they made me a beautiful cake, and it was all like white. I like white cake. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate. So we did that, and then we had walked over to the Gastown clock and the steam clock, and then we went into a little we went into this little touristy shop, and I ended up getting this. It's a print of the Lions Gate Bridge, just to remember that it was this weekend that we were struggling to get back over from the north side. So this is by Ivan Solomon, who first came to Canada from Great Britain in 1967. The Lions Gate Bridge in Vancouver, BC, rises out from Stanley Park. First opened in 1938, the Lions Gate Bridge has become a true landmark of Vancouver, BC, Canada, and the inspiration for this original artwork. So there you go. Yesterday, I went down to Delta, BC, And it's only like, I don't know, 45 minutes away or something, but I had to go to the warehouse where our stuff is with the moving company. And they said they were going to put it in crates. Well, it actually is crates. They're like, I'd say 8 feet cube square. Huge. And we have a lot of them. So I did a little video to show you. And then that was our short-term storage. So then they had to bring out the long-term storage, because what we were looking for was the Christmas tree. Because I think in our place, we're going to be able to fit the Christmas tree. At least I hope we can fit the Christmas tree, especially after all that yesterday. So the guy he's like, oh, I'll go get your long-term crates. And he comes flying back on this forklift with this crate up above my head. Oh my God, I was terrified. And they didn't say move. They didn't say you should probably be not here in the warehouse. You should probably be wearing a hard hat. Nothing. Like, there was no direction. So I'm like scurrying around trying to get out of the way. I was terrified. So after he finished driving around really fast with the crates, we opened those up. We found the Christmas tree. And then I just kind of started grabbing a few extra things. Like, I grabbed our Florida Gators little cooler in case we go to the park. I grabbed my Playmobil Santa. We were also looking for my office chair, which I think might be in short-term storage. So, I don't know. It's a bit of a mess because we opened up one of... They opened up one of the short-term storage, and like our giant outside ladder is in there, and that's not supposed to be in there. Then we opened up a long-term storage bin, and I think it was Bryn's bed, like the slats for her bed, the support thing that goes down the middle, that was in long-term. So it's going to be a little bit of a mess. And I talked to the lady who's in charge of our move, and I was like, it's a little screwed up. It appears to be a little screwed up. But they told me at the warehouse that just get the stuff, like when they move in, we're moving in June 11th, which is when Mom passed away. Everything seems to happen on June 11th. So Scott goes, ooh. And I'm like, no, it's meant to happen. That's why that's happening. And he's like, oh, okay. So we're moving in on the 11th, and they're going to be able to drop the kids' stuff off at their place. But again, Kerrigan's room, her bureau won't fit, her bookshelf won't fit, her desk chair won't fit. Her bed really doesn't fit. So that stuff's going to have to go back into long-term storage. So the guys said, not a problem. Like, whatever is not supposed to be there that day, we will take back and put it in long-term storage. And then if we're missing stuff, I guess we can just go back in through and find the stuff we're missing, but we're not going to know that until we're like probably a week in and kind of going through stuff and going, where's the iron? Like, we don't know. So yeah, a little stressed. So what I started doing this last night. I'm color coding the paper. So when you move, if y'all out there have never moved, you get this. This is like, oh, I'm touching the screen. This is all your moving sheets, and it tells you everything that was in, why is that yellow? Oh, Kerrigan. I have Kerrigan's artwork on here. How do I have Kerrigan's artwork on here? Oh, that was stuff she's doing. So I have all the pictures of all the papers. So what I'm doing now is I'm going in on my iPad and I'm color coding everything. So I'm starting with box number 1 and where that needs to be. So green is the living room, green is the living room, yellow is the kitchen, red is the bedroom, blue is the hall closet. So I'm just color coding it just so I can figure out what is where, because one of us has to be at the truck the day the stuff's coming off. 1, so nobody steals our stuff and runs down the street with it, and 2, just so we can check it off. They call it bingo, because as they're coming off the truck, they call out numbers and you have to check it off. So I also want this list with me that day so I can just be like, oh, that goes downstairs, that goes upstairs, and hopefully it'll flow a little easier. But this is also just to make sure what is coming in is short-term stuff. I can't wait till we're just in and settled, and it's a nice Saturday night, and we're sitting out on the deck, and the girls pop by for a visit. So it'll happen. We'll get there. So yeah, we're going to be in the hotel 3 more weeks, I think. But yeah, now that we know, where we're going and that we have stuff and we don't have to worry all summer about trying to find a place, and the kids are going to be settled, it's going to be good. And then on, what day was it? Tuesday, the kids and I went to Habitat for Humanity, and they have a restore. So it's a store where they have all this used furniture, and you can get trim and stuff if you're, building things. And they had a coach, and it's just like our gray coach from IKEA, but it's green, and it's a love seat. So I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. It's going to fit in their place. And they were so excited. And Kerrigan's always like, I've always wanted a green coach. So we asked the lady about it, and she said, you have to pick it up within 4 days of buying it. If not, they take the tag off and they resell it. So this thing was $40. So we left, but then we're like, we need to figure out how to do this. So the next day, Kerrigan stayed here because we wouldn't all fit in the car because we had to lay the seats down. And Bryn and I went to Walmart, got a set of vice grips, and we went back to Habitat, and we took the thing apart in the middle of the store, in the middle of the room, whatever it is, and they don't help you with anything. They don't deliver, they don't lift, they don't, nothing. You've got to figure this out. So the furniture, I took a video, is in the middle of all this other furniture. So we had to get it out, and we managed to get it all in the car. We were able to take it apart in 4 pieces. We got it in the car, and then we went to Bryn's storage unit, and her storage unit, because we knew it wouldn't fit in Kerrigan's, just because hers was a little poorly organized. It was okay, and it fits all of her and McKinley's stuff, but there was no putting a coach in there. So the problem is Bryn's storage unit is a sky locker. So that means you have to go up a ladder to get in there. So yes, Bryn and I managed to lift the pieces of the coach and put it in the storage unit. At one point, Bryn was in the unit. I was at the top corner of the staircasing, and we were both wedged behind the piece of coach. Oh my God. But we got it in there. At one point, Bryn was getting frustrated. She's like, can we just book another storage locker? Let's just get another one. And I'm like, no, Bryn, we'll figure it out. We'll get it. And when I got back from the warehouse, we went to pick up Bryn's friend Macy. She's so fun. We went to Value Village, and then we came back here, and we had a late lunch, and then we went to dinner in the restaurant here at the hotel. And this guy comes with me when we travel. This is Wally. And when Macy came to visit us in March, she sent this to me to say thank you for staying with us. So soft. It's Jellycat. I love Jellycat. He's so cute. So that's been this week. It's been eventful. Today was cloudy, then it was sunny, then I was at the hairdresser. It was sunny, but pouring rain. Now it's sunny again, and now it's cloudy over there. So, Vancouver, you never know. Alrighty then. Well, I'll let you guys go enjoy your weekend, and I'll get this posted. And, yeah, I'll update you next week, and I'll tell you how Cirque du Soleil was. Oh, I'm so excited. We went to La Nuba in Orlando, but I'm really excited to see another show. I'm so excited. All right, guys. Okay, I'm gonna work on my moving plans here, my sheets with the color coding. And yeah, I hope you guys are good. Hope everyone is safe, happy, and healthy. My heart goes out to those in Texas and the school shooting that happened this week. I heard yesterday that one of the teachers that was shot, her husband has since died of a heart attack. And they had 4 kids. America. Oh my God. You need to have strict gun laws because this shouldn't be happening. It doesn't happen anywhere else on the scale that it is down there. And it's not right. It's an 18-year-old should not be able to walk in. An 18-year-old can't drink in the States, yet he can go in and buy an AR-15. Let's think about that for a minute. And the kids were age 7 to 10. And you're the ones that have to fix it. The president stood up there the other day and said something needs to be done. It's like, well, you're the president. You're the one that could make that happen. So make that happen. I don't know. It's sad. It's really sad. And having lived in the States, there's a different mentality you have to have living there. I know when the kids went to school, we moved to Florida. Bryn was 6, and she actually thought the license plate in Florida was a gun. I was like, no, that's the shape of Florida. But she thought it was a gun. Even like my kids at that young age knew it was dangerous in the States. They went to school, they did drills, they did lockdowns, they did all this kind of stuff. That shouldn't have to happen. And now I see parents online showing that their kids have bulletproof backpacks. Anyway. All right. I'll get off my soapbox and I'll let you guys go and have a nice weekend. And yeah, I hope everyone is safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll update you next week and I'll be back with some more videos soon. All right. Take care, guys. See ya.